Good morning and welcome to the show. Your show, the show is Perspectives. My name is Habib Abdul and I'm your host this morning. Welcome once again to the show. As we always say on the show, if it happened or it has, if it is happening or it has happened or it's been talked about, then we bring you the gist right here on Perspectives. Yes, we try to put it in a soft mode, relaxed mode. It's a Saturday morning. Sit back, relax, and let's share perspectives. Let's share opinions. Let's share views, and we rub minds. Things are happening. Things are happening in the polity, human angle. Things are political, in the economy. So many things. Events will never, never ever stop happening. So long as they are happening, we would have things to talk about, and then we would always rub minds and share perspectives on this show. All right, let's start the ball rolling. Today is a somewhat, I'll say, a bass edition of the show. Claims, counterclaims, accusations, counter accusations, and all that. The events that happened within this week. I'm going to be bringing you some of those events. And let's start round one. CDQ versus NDLEA. CDQ, Sadiq Abubakar Yusuf, that's the name, popularly known as CDQ. The Nigerian hip-hop fans will know him. He's a popular Nigerian rapper. On Wednesday the 14th, reports have it that he was arrested in possession of illegal cannabis, to be precise, and that was the allegation, as it were. Though he's been released on bail, but CDQ came out and denied it all. He says he has never been in possession of any illegal substance. He made this known through his official Instagram handle. Now, I'm talking illegal substance, cannabis. Some people may not know what I'm talking about. It's Naibo. That's how it is called in the streets. But this one, from reports have it that it's a different variant. Well, I don't know that these things are great. They call it loud. Why it's called loud, I have no idea. Maybe because they say, oh, loud gone, or maybe the potency it's stronger. I really don't know. I've tried to ask around. I've tried to ask questions around. Nobody seems to be able to know yet the origin of why that name loud. But this seems to be a new variant, and it is called loud. So CDQ was arrested for being in possession of it on Wednesday, but he has been released on bail. According to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency or Director on Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, he said that he still has to report anyway, and he might still be taken back to custody that the investigations are on. CDQ, on the other hand, like I said, he denied these allegations. He said he has never been in possession of it. He has never taken. That whoever is behind this, he has apparently painted a picture that somebody or some people are behind this, trying to frame him up, and he has left the matter to God to deal with, right? But from the reports, from what NDLEA said the investigations are ongoing, and they also said that he has mentioned some other big artists that take this substance that is loud. I don't know if there is any relationship between being loud and artists taking it. Maybe it makes them louder. I don't know. But they said that CDQ has mentioned some other big artists. That's allegedly mentioned some other big artists that are taken. So investigations are on. Are we going to see more arrests? We'll wait and see how this would pan out. That's our first gbasgbos. Now, the thing about drug abuse really is that it's really closer to us than we think or imagine. You know, a lot of times when drug abuse is mentioned, the first things that come to mind is usually the high profile ones, the cocaine, the heroin. But realistically, they are so, and sometimes we tend to have this false opinion that it is elitist. No, the situation of drug abuse is really on the increase. Is really on the increase because there are simple substances that people abuse and get addicted to. You won't believe it. Soak away, as irritating as it may be. Some people get high on it. The stench from it, well, it contains, from little science that we did, I know that urine contains ammonia, and these things can actually intoxicate. Yes, lizard dung, gum. Yes, I was trying to remember that gum. Some of these gum that artisans, plumbers, plumbers, the very strong gum that they use. It's cool. People get high on it. So any substance that could just take you high, a lot of people get addicted to it. So it's commonplace, really. I'd like to hear your views on this. That's our first. Like I said, that's the first round of our gbasgbos, and that's between CDQ and NDLEA. Okay, so you can reach us. You can reach us on phone. You can share your perspectives, and then let's have your opinion. My director, please scroll the number on the screen: 0906757 5260. So let's have your views. Let's have your opinions. That's our round one. Okay, let me go to round two. Yes, the round two. This is an interesting one. It's still the battle of the jollof rice, seemingly continuing. Yes, within the week we had Twitter officially announcing that their headquarters will be in Ghana. A lot of Nigerians felt, oh, why? It should be us. This should be coming to Nigeria, especially considering the fact that we have one of the directors on Twitter being a Nigerian, in the person of Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. But Twitter has decided that it's going to Ghana. So there was a lot of reactions. Really, many people reacted on social media, even on traditional media, that probably something is wrong. That is why the Jack Dorsey, that's the CEO of Twitter, chose Ghana ahead of us. And Twitter, the Twitter CEO or Twitter as a body made it clear in a tweet saying that they chose Ghana because they are champions of democracy. Wow, whatever that means, that's one of the reasons why they chose Ghana. But the news is the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, came out to say that Twitter chose Ghana because of unpatriotic Nigerians. Wow. That's a lot of Nigerians demarket the country, knowingly or unknowingly. When we badmouth the country, when we say negative things about the country, why would an outsider see us well? That's according to the minister, and he particularly made mention of a point of reference, which is the recent NSAS protest, that Nigerians, and he put the blame particularly on the media, both new media, that's the social media, and traditional media, that everybody saw an opportunity to badmouth the country and demarket the country. It sounded more like an more like an toy thing that, oh, you see, when you talk down on your country, why would you expect Twitter, for instance, to come to Nigeria? That decision obviously is not based on commercial reasons, because if you look at it, Twitter followers in users of Twitter in Nigeria are over 25 million, according to him, and then in Ghana there are about 8 million. So looking at the commercial angle to it, ordinarily, it should have Nigeria should have the edge. Nigeria should have the edge and should have been chosen ahead of Ghana, but it is their prerogative. The APC also replied PDP on this issue, because PDP tried to take a jibe at the present government that is an indication of things not going well. That is why Jack Dorsey and Twitter decided to choose Ghana ahead of Nigeria. But APC also replied APC also replied that, well, it's a private entity. A private entity has a prerogative to choose where they want to do business. So it shouldn't be an issue, really. After all, Facebook came to Nigeria and has announced that they'll be having an office in Nigeria in the next second half of this year. Microsoft is already in Nigeria, chose Nigeria and Kenya, and then and Google too. So what's the big deal if Twitter doesn't choose Nigeria? That is the second round of our Gbasgbos. Like I said, you can. I really love to hear your comments. You can reach us on 09067575260. Let me hear your perspectives on this matter, and let's rub minds. Okay, I'd like to take a breather here and go for a very short break. Stay tuned, stay glued to your TV. We're coming up with more rounds of the Gbasgbos. The show continues. I'll see you right after this break. Welcome back. This show remains Perspectives. My name is Habib Abdul, and I'm your host on this show. Yes, still talking about the Gbasgbos edition of Perspectives this morning. We've talked about CDQ and NDLEA. He was arrested for being allegedly being in possession of loud. That's a new variant of cannabis, Igbo as we call it, yeah, and he has been released on bail, and he has denied it. He has denied being in possession of it, and has also said that God will fight for him, whoever is trying to frame him up. We also talked about the Minister of Information and Culture coming up to say that Twitter choosing Ghana ahead of Nigeria for locating their office is because of unpatriotic Nigerians who are eager. Yes, my first caller. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'd love to say this. Please keep trying. I observe that a lot of calls are trying to come in, but we'll try our best to pick the calls. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, okay. Yes, please keep the calls coming. I want to take maybe one or two calls. Just want to hear, your perspective. People want to talk. The call seems to be jamming now. Let me try this and see. Yes. Oh, why is this happening? Okay, the show must continue. We must definitely move on. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Mr. Tejimola from Singapore.
Okay, Mr. Tejumola, go right ahead. Talk to us.
So I just want to talk about the Minister of Information.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, he first is not faithful to Nigeria. So Nigeria and tell us
Mm.
because it's not giving us the food that it's low position of our we are the Minister of Information. When you keep some the food from the citizens, and at the end of the day, they start thinking that you are telling lies. You know, things will not be done. And this thing is not for the citizens. The international community too are aware of all these things. Let me try and give us the true situation of Nigeria as the Minister of Information.
Okay.
Let me give us what we know. The Nigerians all Nigerians know how to even portray Nigeria because the international community interest is the part of this country. It's not giving us a clear picture
Okay.
of the situation of the country.
All right, Mr. Tejumola, thank you. Mr. Tejumola says the minister is not giving us the truth. Well, that's his own perspective. Yes, we welcome opinions. Yes, let me go straight into round 3 of our Gbasgbos. And then this is between the governor of Edo State, Minister of Finance. It started from there. The governor of Edo State mentioned that in a conference that the CBN had to print money, talking about the state of our economy at the moment, how bad things are, or things have turned, that the CBN had to print about 50 to 60 billion naira to augment the allocation shared by the governors, by the states, by the states, and that's not good enough. The Minister of Finance, Budget and Planning, Ms. Zainab Ahmed, came out to deny this and said that there is no truth whatsoever in what the governor of Edo State said, that every money that has been shared came as a result of revenue generated and not printed money. Well, the governor came back on Twitter yesterday and said that, well, we won't want to join issues with the Minister of Finance. Instead of playing the ostrich, they should reach out to see how we can all solve the problems of the country. The story took another dimension. There was a tweet from the Central Bank of Nigeria, and even the Central Bank governor was reported. There was a video where he said that yes, it is the responsibility of the central bank to print money. If the government needs help, then the central bank should be there to assist. So it's not. He wasn't talking directly though to the governor, but ordinarily you know that this is what is being talked about. So there's a bit of contradiction. So the Gbasgbos somehow still continues, right? Now, the way it is now with the CBN governor coming into the mix now, well, I guess it's a battle of Godwins now. Godwin Obaseki, Godwin Emefiele. At the end of the day, well, now God win. So it's a win-win situation. Let me hear from our caller, our viewers. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Okay. Alrighty. Yes, those are the Gbasgbos we'll be bringing to you for this morning. We can still entertain maybe one or two calls, and then that will be it. Let me go straight to our usual tradition as we do it. Oh, we lost that. I didn't want to talk to somebody. Okay, yes, we go straight to social media. As usual on the program, we try to bring things, comments that are on the social media space. And I'm starting from the tweet from the Central Bank of Nigeria. And it says, the concept of printing of money is about lending money, and that is our job. It will be irresponsible for the CBN or any central bank or Fed to stand idle and refuse to support its government at a time like this. Ash Emefiele. Yes, I remember the governor also stated in his speech that they lent the money to the state. So, and they will collect they will collect the money back. So, all right, let me hear. Good morning. Oh, these things keep dropping. All righty, let me go to the next tweet. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you calling from? Your name, please. Oh, you're not audible enough. Okay. The next tweet is from Dr. Joe Abba. And Dr. Joe Abba says that having money is sweeter when others too have some. Only insecure people that just happen to come by money will want to have money when everyone around them don't. We need a country where less people are hungry, where people can eat with dignity without scavenging and begging. That's a good one coming from Dr. Joaba. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Your name, please. Yetunde, yes, let's have your perspective. Could you turn on the volume of your TV set so that we can hear you well? Oh, okay. I think that's about it for the calls. Yes, my last tweet for today is from Chikadibia. Chikadibia says, this life is like mango. While you are waiting for it to ripe, some people are using salt to eat the unripe one. My take, don't wait for things to happen. Make things happen and take your destiny by force. Wow, okay. That's from Chika Dibia. Okay, that's it for tweets today. Yes, before we go, I want to use this opportunity to say a happy birthday to Senior Elder Apostle M. Ola Ajayi, JP, the Baba Aladura of Ifo Model Parish, C&S Church. We want to wish you, today is your birthday. All of us on this program want to wish you a happy birthday. And this birthday wish is coming from Samson Ajayi. Happy birthday to Senior Elder Apostle M. Ola Ajayi. On that celebratory note, yes, I want to leave on a celebratory note. May celebration continue rather in our lives. On that note, I'll be calling it a wrap on the show. To come back again, we're saying bye-bye, or we're saying see you later, not just a bye-bye. We'll see you same time, same station next week. My name is Habib Abdul, and the show remains Perspectives. Yes, you can also continue the conversation on social media, on our social media handles, Twitter, on Twitter at C Perspectives, and on Instagram and Facebook at Watch Perspectives. Till we meet again, it's adios. Bye-bye.
exclusive interview with El Rufai on education.
Without good education, it is difficult in today's world for a person to even be happy.
El Rufai on corruption.
Then there are many opportunities to be.
They will take a tape, go to an Alaba boy, get maybe 5 million naira or 10 million naira and they're happy. While they could make 100 million naira or 200 million naira if it is properly distributed.